What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy Tommy G here with the Thursday edition, special edition, Stay Cashin show. No show yesterday. A lot of mayhem going on, a lot of chaos. We'll recap that. The great Bill Rupp has joined us again. We don't know where Rackets is. Check your nearest milk carton. We have no idea. I think he was afraid of Hoffman. Honestly, I think he knew it was coming to him today because Hoffman was going full angry Hoff last night in the chat. And I think Rackets just bailed because he was afraid of you, Hoffman.
Maybe it's a possibility. Strong possibility.
Strong possibility. And the great Bill Rupp is back from the deathbed. Everyone's asking about it. Truth is very, very, very concerned with your well-being. Literally wanted hourly updates, Bill.
Sick. Got some type of stomach virus. I don't know. Sucks.
I mean, we made it out that you were like dying, and he was very concerned.
It's pretty bad.
All right, Bill's had a stomach bug for like 4 days.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What's wrong with you? Are you dying?
Can't shake it.
Are you dying?
No, I'm not dying. I hope not.
No, you may be dying. Hold on, I'm just fucking with the lighting here. All right. So, all right, Hoffman, what happened with Rackets? Why is he not here?
I don't know. He should be here. The Orioles won last night.
I know, right? They beat like half
time to be here. I mean,
I don't know if that really counts. They beat half a Yankee team, but I figured he would be here with bells on. Is he afraid of you? Is he afraid of you?
He might be afraid of me.
Might be. Anyway, what we were going to attack Rackets with today was Hoffman was demanding a season-long bet on Baltimore versus the Yankees. And Hoffman was adamant about it in the chat. It got ugly. It got violent. And death threats were thrown around. Bill, I don't know if you saw it or if you were there for it. Got very, very violent in the chat. And no bet was accepted. So we will see maybe tomorrow if Rackets accepts the bet.
Listen, Bill, I'm tired of bullshit. I'm tired of the bullshit. Okay? Like, we're a gambling company. We're men. We have money. They're the two best teams in baseball. If you're gonna switch teams, like, listen, guys, we started this company.
Well, you can't go full on attack until he's here. I gotta be the judge. I gotta be the judge. You gotta just give the premise and wait till tomorrow.
But we started this.
You were about to. Whenever you say listen here, that's when you're about to.
No, we started the company 4 years ago, right? You started it 4 years ago.
Well, we did. Yeah.
He was a full-blown Yankees fan.
Don't attack.
I'm not.
Don't attack. You can't say his name. You have to just say what you want.
Yeah, listen.
Let me say it for you.
He switched teams.
That's still an attack. You got to wait until he comes on to attack him. You can't listen. I got to be judge and jury. You can't attack anyone unless they're.
I'm not going to attack him.
What Hoffman wants is that I'm going to speak for you. In this company, I want that if I like something and you like something else, we make a bet on it. That's it.
And I want to know, and I'm talking about betting. Where's that fucking uncle of yours? I'm gonna pay you my fucking money.
Uncle Danny, give Bill his money.
I mean, it's been fucking a while. Let's go.
Oh, he asked for the Venmo too, and he didn't Venmo.
Yeah, I fucking sent it to him.
Oh, Uncle Danny. Well, he'll be on tomorrow, Bill. You'll have your day in the sun with Uncle Danny tomorrow on the Twitter Spaces show. I do have a couple things to cover here today. We don't have that much going on in the world of sports today. Nice light day. Tomorrow it gets busy again for the weekend. College baseball is on a 2-day break. These fucking assholes, literally, Bill, college baseball decides to build no off days for fucking rain delays and shit. They take my Florida Gators. They make them play in the morning at 11 a.m., which is fine. They win 15-1. Then they send them back to a hotel for 5 hours to come back to the field and start over and get mollywopped at fucking 8 o'clock at night, score no runs. I mean, why would you send them back to the hotel for 5 hours? There shouldn't have been a double header to begin with. And then on top of that, let them go wait an hour and then play again. Don't send them back to go take a nap and eat a steak and then come back 6 hours later to play a fucking game. Cost me $1 million. I had fucking lost so much money on that because I had Florida over 2.5 runs. I underestimated how much that was going to affect them.
Yeah, but like, I wasn't.
Oh my God.
I wasn't really with it yesterday. So, but then when I started seeing them, thinking about it, and I was asking, I'm like, why the fuck did you bet them when they played in the morning and then they had to play another baseball game, like against?
Well, so the doubleheader effect didn't bother me. because I played baseball. Everyone who's played baseball
knows. Been off for 4 days.
Well, don't. That's not. That was actually a positive. What I underestimated was the 5-hour break in the middle.
Pitchers,
because you're hot. You're hot, dude. It's not. You're not tired. Florida used no. Listen to me. Florida used no pitchers the early game. None. They won 15-1. They didn't use any of their pitchers. So, and they didn't play the day before because it got rained out. So Florida had their full bullpen. Okay. They had everyone available.
Texas A&M had everybody.
Okay. So did Florida. Literally everybody.
Florida got that guy had 9 strikeouts.
Hold on. That's a different discussion. I'm taking them piece by piece. So, because people were asking me why I bet Florida. One, they had their full entire bullpen intact. Full bullpen. They used one guy in the morning. Hold on. Just let me take it piece by piece. Second of all, 4 days off in baseball or 3 days off makes you rusty more than hot. You see it coming out of the All-Star break. If a team scores 15 runs in the morning and they scored fucking 10 runs 2 days before that, if they're getting right back on the field, that's advantage Florida. What I underestimated was 6 hours in a hotel room. That's where I fucked up. I didn't factor that in, but I wasn't worried about them getting right back on the field at all. These are 20-year-old kids playing for their lives. It was that 6-hour break. I mean, listen, would they have won anyway? I don't know. But would they have scored runs? Yes. Yeah, maybe they would have lost 7-4, but they wouldn't have got fucking shut out.
It's a stupid rule. Like there should never be.
Rule.
There's no playoffs in any sport that schedules a doubleheader. Nothing. Yeah. Ever in the history of any sport ever.
Yeah. And everyone's, and the other thing is too, everyone's talking about how great A&M is. We're gonna have to discuss this. A&M had 4 hits. So let's relax.
Yeah,
A&M had 4 hits until the ninth inning. Yeah. They had 4 hits. Okay, let's relax with how great A&M is. They're an amazing pitching team. They're an amazing pitching team. But they're missing. They got Laviolette, who's banged up, can't even move in the outfield, and it's hurting him at the plate. And they lost Brandon Montgomery, who's a top 6 pick in the Major League draft. So their offense is not there. When we were taking Florida plus a run and a half, plus all that, they were going to get a couple off them. I mean, it just didn't work out.
Are these teams racist?
What do you mean?
Where are the black people?
What do you mean? Tennessee's best player is black.
He's the only one. You turn on.
Let me put it this way. Let me put it this way without being racist.
What is baseball, like 40% white?
All right, let me put it this way. First of all,
Dominican?
These baseball programs don't have the leniency of the football programs where you don't have to go to class. You do have to go to class if you're a baseball player. So that's one thing. A lot of these 6'4"
football team and basketball team
because they don't have to go to class.
It's all black.
Maybe
they don't have to go to class.
Maybe the black players that are good just don't go to college. They just go right to the minors.
Part of it is they go right now. It's not that either.
Football. We see them on football.
Listen, guys, there's not a lot of black players in baseball.
We see them in the tournament.
Guys, there's not a lot of black players in the majors. There's not. Name the black players on the Yankees. They're all white and Spanish. There's not a lot of black athletes that play baseball anymore. They all play basketball and football.
Yeah.
Think about the Yankees. Name a black player on the Yankees.
Judge.
You'd have to think for like 5 minutes, right? There aren't a lot of black players in baseball anymore.
Isn't Judge black? Like half, right?
I mean, let's say if you count Judge as black, you count me as black because I'm Sicilian.
I was right. If 6% is black in MLB.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no black players in baseball anymore.
No, I was gonna say like 20, 30.
No, it's like
it must be like it's gotta be like 60% like Latin.
And the Spanish players all come from fucking Dominican Republic. They're not gonna go and play in college. These kids are getting drafted at 17 years old in the Dominican. Yeah, it's all white kids. Yeah. So that ends the baseball racism section of our show. But yeah, Major League Baseball is pretty much all white and Latino.
Oh, so it's all right. So
but
21 to 28% Spanish speaking.
What's up?
It says 21 to 28% in the minor ranges in MLB from 21 to 28% and increases up to 41% in MLB. So
well, I mean, that's also honestly, that's why the fucking game has gone to shit. Because if you watch the fucking college game with all kids who played all through middle school, played all through high school, are playing in college, you can't hit a ball in the gap when you get to these games. Right, Bill?
No, their
Free
defense
ball in the gap was caught.
phenomenal.
Yesterday
Running
was
into
insane.
fucking walls face first. Like
You
these
saw
athletes.
the difference yesterday when Teoscar
Teoscar had a ball 2 feet from him, then ended up being a triple. Like, I mean, dude, the baseball that's played in the College Baseball World Series defensively, you will never see anything like it. This is why when I argue with Bill Hoff and all these people, I'm like, I was a better fielder and defensive player than half the guys in the majors.
No, I was a great fielder.
Now you but I'm saying better than the major league players. Like now you believe it. Outside of the Volpes and some super, these guys suck in the majors defensively. Suck. I'm better than them with a good hip now at 40, literally. And watching the College World Series, you see it. These kids make every play every time, and if they do fuck up, it's usually on an easy one, right? But I mean, anything in the gap, anything that requires a dive, anything fucking spinning and whirling, it's fucking amazing. So yesterday, to recap it, we slaughtered the first game, having Florida 15-1 hit the board. The next game was the worst. Yesterday was one of the worst days of my life. Literally, one of the worst gambling days of my life. And I was just pissed the whole day, too. So we kept trying to square block, circle, hold, jam it in. I sucked yesterday. But Hoffman, you watched the FSU Tennessee game. Have you ever seen anything like that in your life?
All the SportsCenter top 10 plays were in that game.
Every SportsCenter top 10 play. And Florida State hit 12 balls over 110 miles an hour that ended up being outs. Think about that. If you hit a ball 112, 114 miles per hour, every once in a while it'll be an out. Not more than once per inning.
Stanton's got about 75%.
Right. Yeah. In college, I mean, this was absolutely insane, Hoff. I couldn't even believe what the fuck I was watching. Florida State was just hitting rockets, and they were just all being caught or right at someone. I mean, that was we had the over 10, and it ended at 9. We still only missed it by like a run or two. But oh my God, that game was bad variance. The other one we just never had a shot. Florida just fucking.
Are you wearing purple today for Grimace?
Colorado baseball.
Not for Grimace.
And then that rolled right into the shitty.
Grimace. I'll just pretend.
That rolled right into the shitty start of the Cubs game for you too.
Oh, and then the Cubs game, first 3 innings.
Stop betting that team. Stop.
No. We hit 3 home runs in the game. It just started bad.
Everybody in the National League is trash.
No, we weren't betting the game. We were betting the over.
The whole National League is bad, except for the Phillies.
Yeah, it is.
Name me another good team in the National League.
Dodgers aren't good.
No, they're not. They have no pitching,
Dodgers
and they have no.
And their lineup sucks.
No, it's going to be. It's literally going to be Yankees versus Orioles in the ALCS, and the winner's going to play the Phillies. That's what's going to be.
So. I think the Orioles get knocked out first round again.
Yeah, I think the Orioles get knocked out. They have no pitching.
They have nothing.
They have no pitching.
They have young hitters.
They've got a great.
But Bill, there's no who. But the other teams in the American League.
It'll
suck.
be someone stupid. It'll be someone dumb like the Indians.
I mean, I agree with you. I kind of agree with you. But like
that game last night, if Boone made better decisions
by
sitting DJ LeMahieu, by fucking playing Cabrera.
Why is DJ LeMahieu playing when we have Oswaldo Cabrera?
Judge. And letting Cole go. He's a professional, bro. He's been pitching in the minors. He could have gone 75 or 80 pitches. There was no need to take him out of that game. I told Tommy through like 2 or 3 innings, he had no strikeouts. I'm like, Cole's not striking anyone out. And then he had 5. So
the bottom line is you don't experiment with a guy. Hold on. Cole should have never been starting. You don't experiment with a guy coming off the DL against the one series you need to win. Yep. It's the one other team that you're competing with in the whole league, not just the division, the league. And you choose that game to go experiment with Cole for 4 innings and burn your whole bullpen for the next game so that you're fucked today. That's ridiculous. You go wait until fucking you play Seattle or one of these stupid fucking teams that can't hit to go bring Cole in and experiment off 3 months off. Not the Baltimore Orioles in Yankee Stadium, number 1. Number 2, Trevino cannot throw a single guy out. We talked about it on the show.
Again today.
Bet everyone's steal props, so he starts Trevino. He's not that good of a hitter that he's worth teams running wild on him, okay? Unless he's going to produce 2 runs a game, he's costing us 2 runs a game. So that cannot be there. Then, Bill, they fucking have Oswaldo Cabrera on the bench when they're playing all kinds of fucking people that aren't in. Then they go pinch run for Stanton with Wells, who can catch and can throw people out, and they don't replace Trevino in extra innings, and Trevino throws the ball into the outfield for the game-losing run.
You're telling me that Judge couldn't pitch hit?
Judge doesn't pinch hit the whole game?
In 12 hours later, he can play a full game.
Yeah.
They were showing his hand. His hand wasn't fucked up.
If your hand's not fucked up, you can pinch hit.
There was no bruising. There was no nothing.
Bill, they had bases loaded spots for him in the 8th and 9th and 10th.
Yep. And
we batted. Who was that? I don't even know the kid's name who hit to end the game.
And then Boone said, no.
What? No, it wasn't Rice. No, Rice I'm fine with.
Oh, it was the other guy,
Jones.
Jones.
Jones. Yeah.
I don't fucking know who he is.
Giovanni Jones or something.
Why is he up fucking 2 on, fucking 2 out, and Judge is sitting on the bench?
Oh, Harry Kane scored a goal. Let's go.
I mean, it was fucking Aaron Boone. I've been saying this forever. Aaron Boone is the reason why we can't win a World Series.
What do you think about the 2 players getting hit yesterday?
I think they should have hit Gunnar in the fucking head. And listen,
Gunnar,
I don't want to say anyone in the head. I'm sure Gunner's a great guy. But if you go in there and you headhunt 2 Yankees, which they did, they almost put fucking Judge and Glaber out for 6 to 8 weeks. Both of those were up on the hand. You got to come in the ear hole next at bat of somebody. And it's got to be a Gunner or an Adley. It's got to be one of their top guys. You got to go right in the ear hole next at bat because you got to make a statement to the league that you don't get to do that.
I think Cole should have hit him first pitch of the game. Cole's
the leader, yeah.
Cole's the leader. If that was CC Sabathia, he would have hit him first pitch.
I think he should have been hit next at bat. I don't think it should have even waited to this game. I think that should have been like right there. Because Judge and Glaber were back to back.
Well, yeah, the Yankees hit 2 yesterday to get back to it. So
yeah, but I mean, what, they hit them in the ass fucking the next day? They hit
Gunnar got hit up here, and then Kowser got hit. Kowser was pissed too when he threw his bat down, and then
fun to get hit with a 98-mile-per-hour fastball.
Trevino came up and stepped in front of him. So I don't know. We'll see what happens today.
Yeah,
this is a big matchup for Heel today. He's gonna be if he pitches well, he's the starting pitcher in the All-Star game.
Yeah. It's a big matchup for the teams.
Scooble got rocked. It's just it's Heel and Burns right now.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. So there's a big matchup. Yankees take the series today. Judge back in the lineup. Should have pinch hit yesterday. This should have been a sweep. This is a joke.
Yeah, but
no Baltimore lineup yet. Very weird.
And Trevino's back in the lineup. I mean, you got to go get a catcher now. He's been exposed. It's too late. He's hit 8 home runs for the year, not 18. It's not worth having that back there. You want to DH him once in a while? Fine. He can't play catcher anymore. You can't have him play catcher in big games. It can't happen. In the playoffs, you got to take him completely out. It's like Gary Sanchez, what I was saying. And have Gary Sanchez back there when they used to.
Tell me why LeMahieu's playing first again and not the kid.
What?
Why is LeMahieu at first and not the kid?
I mean, dude, he's obsessed with LeMahieu. We just need LeMahieu to break a leg or something. Like, I love DJ LeMahieu as a person. I met him once.
He got a hit yesterday at the end.
I like him as a player to come in late in games as defensive replacement. I like him to fill in with injuries. I like him for even a pinch hit at bat because he does handle the bat well.
He got that hit. And now
he's clutch, right?
For him to come in and pitch hit.
And he's clutch, right? He's just not consistent. But he can't be playing over Oswaldo Cabrera and Bird. Like, Bird's got to be in there. He looked great the last 2 days. He scorched one in the gap yesterday. Great catch by Santander. And now he's out of the lineup today. Now, I get it. It's a lefty. So hopefully it's just that he's a lefty. But somehow every day LeMahieu seems to find him.
Bird, you meant Rice?
Rice. I keep thinking of Greg Bird back in the day, the big lefty we had at first base. Rice. I've been calling him Bird for a week. But LeMahieu can't be an everyday starter. This guy's got to play 2 games a week max.
Yeah.
And he's the new Brett Gardner. Like, Boone's in love with him. But I do have 2 gifts, by the way, I want to get to before we get to the bets here. So Doints sent me a couple packages. Doints sent a bunch of us some stuff.
Yeah, guys, I haven't been to my P.O. box in like 2 weeks.
Probably overflowing.
I've been sick, and last week I was busy, so I have a whole bunch of shit in there.
I mean, okay. As big as a flaw as Trevino is for the Yankees, I mean, Kimbrel's just as big as a flaw for the Orioles. I mean,
I was on the phone with Tommy last night. I was like, I hope Kimbrel comes in. But listen, Clay Holmes isn't any better.
Clay Holmes can't be a closer either. It's gonna fall apart.
He does have great numbers, but it's against shitty teams, and you can't trust him. Gave up 2 doubles yesterday, which killed it.
Oh shit.
I mean, listen, both these teams are really good with some pretty big flaws that they need to fix.
Let me do this first since I started opening. Then we don't get back to the conversation. So here's from Doints. I think you guys got some stuff coming too. Little fucking Joe Burrow, how you doing? I love Joe Burrow. Yeah. By the way, if you guys want to ever get me stuff, get me Joe Burrow college stuff. This next thing is sick as fuck. This is dope. This is sick.
You're a greedy little fuck. You got 2 things?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm giving him a.
Let me pick 2 things.
I got 4 things. There's 2 more coming.
Oh, you're such a greedy bastard.
I didn't ask for it. He just sent it to me. Look at this fucking banger. This is sick. Hold on. I got to go put this on. Go, you guys talk.
He told us what to pick out. Fucking Tommy. Yesterday off, the hit on Gunnar Henderson later in the game, I don't think was the best timing for it either. Because you put him on first. I believe with no outs.
This is sick.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Dude, this is the most comfortable thing I've ever put on in my life.
Tommy's going to wear that for the next.
Oh, my God. This is my new favorite sweatshirt. I'm not even kidding.
If I wore a hooded sweatshirt right now, I'd be dying.
He'll wear that. He'll wear that on Tuesday and Wednesday show next week.
This is so comfortable. It's insane.
5,000 degrees outside. And now Tommy's gone.
Bill, the rest of us don't keep our inside the same temperature as the outside.
We gotta talk about that, Bill. You gotta break your rule this year.
I do. I got it on.
I know.
Oh, you got it on?
Jenna was done.
The cardinal rule.
No, he has to.
Bro, I love this thing. This is fucking incredible.
And not just that. You can't have Jenna. It's going to be 98 degrees tomorrow here.
This is so comfortable.
It's tomorrow. It's fucking disgusting out there today.
I mean, Bill keeps his inside the same as his outside.
Correct. Thank you, dude. I just got bad news.
Oh, come on, dude. After yesterday, I don't have any time for bad news. Come on.
It says Dominguez is out up to 8 weeks. Yankees #1 prospect has a pretty significant knee injury.
I told him that yesterday.
That was part of my yesterday bad news. Yeah. By the way, Tarek in the chat.
Do you think that hit on Gunnar was the proper time yesterday, Tommy?
No, I think it was the one in the right spot or the right time. I think you got to go up and in. You got to eye for an eye.
He had already stolen a base, and then
no, it's got to start the game. You got to start the game.
Stole another base, and then he scored.
Doesn't matter. It's got to be first pitch to start the game.
If they didn't put him on, the Yankees.
That's why you cannot do it at the end of the game because that runs are more valuable. If you're gonna do it, you do it right at the beginning of the game.
You asked me how'd they get that 5th run.
You can't be doing it then. You have to do it to start the game. Because you have to make this statement that we're doing this on purpose. That's what you need to do. And let other teams know. You hit our people again, we're hitting you. And the umps will let it go because there was 2 yesterday. As long as it's the first pitch of the game, you got to do it.
Do you think
get the warning?
Do you think Stanton started it that night when he ran over the guy?
No, I mean, dude, I didn't even. I'm so mad they didn't do it the game before. But anyway,
Stanton, I think, closed the whole thing. So we'll see what happens today.
I don't know what.
I'm sorry, not Stanton. Soto. I meant Soto.
That's why I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
okay. When Soto did, okay, yeah, no, I think they were just wanted to get Judge out. But either way, all right. What do we want to talk about, Huff? We got any other headlines here before we get to bets? There's some fucking girl that tore her ACL in WNBA that ESPN keeps thinking I give a flying fuck about. No, we're not talking about that on here. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
unless Caitlin Clark gets hurt, I don't give a fuck who gets hurt in the NBA.
Responsible
not
for
pretending
that.
We care.
I'm slightly responsible for it. I have a massive jersey jinx. So anytime I buy a jersey and then I receive it, the player either gets traded or massively injured. So
you bought a Cameron Brink?
A WNBA?
I just got her jersey, and then she tore ACL.
Yeah.
Why did you get her jersey?
I just lost like a ton.
Why did you get a girl's jersey?
I sent it to you, Bill.
You sent what to me?
I sent you a picture of it.
I didn't see it.
Hoffman, if you ever see you wearing a fucking WNBA jersey,
I'm not going to wear it.
I have
You better be telling me it's for money or
I have
collectors.
53 unread text messages. So
No, I'm never gonna wear it.
That's adorable. And that's without being sick. I have 351.
yeah. How many emails?
Oh, I cleaned out all my emails.
Oh, 9,800 and something.
Oh, I
But
still got
regardless,
21.
anytime
I
I buy a
got
jersey-
21,000 and I cleaned them out 6 months ago. Yeah.
Anytime I buy a jersey,
No one's going to fuck with me with unread shit. That's my house. What'd you say?
anytime I buy a jersey, the player gets hurt.
People are saying Cam Brink is hot.
She is hot.
I mean,
I don't,
she's.
I don't know who the fuck she is.
I don't think she's hot. I mean, she's good looking, but
Yeah, she's all right. She looks a little like a praying mantis. She's all
yeah,
right.
she's very long.
I mean, listen, the bottom line is anyone looks hot in a fucking basketball jersey. If you don't look good in a basketball jersey and a ponytail, you're just nasty because that's the easy. Believe it or not, most of these girls look worse when they go to the award shows. Like they look hotter on the court.
It's actually a really nice. It's actually, to be honest with you, no lie, it's actually a
no,
really.
they have nice uniforms. They have nice uniforms.
like the quality of the jersey is nice. Like, it's better than
the quality of the players isn't. So
yeah,
quality of the teams isn't.
Well,
right.
the WNBA is just fucking a farce anyway because they're all going after Caitlin Clark. All the women are going after her. That's bullshit. And I like.
Dude, they don't.
She's
leaving her off the Olympics is the dumbest fucking thing. They're so stupid. This is what happens when you get a bunch of lesbians running a company. That's why men have to run shit. That's why men have to run shit. Team alpha male. Let's go. Men running shit. Women run it turns to shit.
I think the first bet today should be Gunner Steele, right?
You want to do?
Why you think they're gonna hit him again?
Well, I mean, you don't think he's gonna get on?
Trevino's back there, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if he gets on, he's gonna steal. So.
Yeah. All right, so let's do this. Let's go before that because we got games starting in a minute. All right, let's get to the bets. So we got Washington versus the Diamondbacks. We're not touching Washington. CJ Abrams hurt right now. Do we know how long that's going to be? That's my boy. I love him.
Nope.
I don't know how long that's going to be, but we can't touch that. Guardians up 5-3, not touching that. Twins 2-2. You can get in there on the Twins. Twinkies minus 160. You could stab at that. 154 right now. We have the Astros up 1-0 on the White Sox. Any interest there, anyone? Oh, if the mighty have fallen. The Astros are up 1-0 on the White Sox with a man on first, and it's only minus 235.
Listen, they still have some phenomenal pitchers, man. That kid almost pitched another no-hitter.
Mm-hmm.
They took him out. I mean, nope. There's only like 4 people in baseball who pitched 2 no-hitters in one season. And then
I don't know why they took
Astros take him out of the game. I mean, they have nothing to play for this year.
Everyone's in it.
You think the Yankees should get Bregman in the offseason or trade for him?
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with any great. Listen, I was the captain of Team Verdugo, right? Like I was the #1 Verdugo fan. Even when people were talking Soto, I was telling Bill, I think Verdugo's as important. And we've seen what that's done. I like gritty.
The video of,
I like gritty, hard-nosed white champions.
Did you see the video of Verdugo actually in the dugout the other day? He was like,
he was cursing out. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, dude. You need, in order to have a big team, you have to have gritty white guys. You got it. You can't
got his ass kicked though.
but they're the ones that are gonna go fight, right? You got to have those fucking badass, hard-nosed white dudes, just like in the NBA, the Mo Wagners and guys like that are gonna go in and do the dirty work. You need a couple of those in your Major League Baseball lineup too. They're usually not the most athletic players. You got the African American and Latino players for the athletes, right? But you need those fucking couple gritty, hard-nosed, country-cooked white boys in there. And Verdugo's one of them.
The Orioles don't want to fight the Yankees. The Yankees got a bunch of fucking stout Italians and fucking big men, and the Orioles got a bunch of
I don't know, man. I'd probably fight the Yankees. I don't think Judge or Stanton or any of those guys.
Gunner's a big motherfucker, dude.
I think Adley, Gunner, and those guys are like just drink a 12-pack and start swinging at each other for fun. I actually disagree with you, Hop. I think Stanton would either like clothesline someone or he would get knocked out. I would argue that it's possible that Stanton and Judge have never been in a fight in their life.
No,
because they've been so big for so long.
How old are they? How old is Judge? Stanton might have, but Judge definitely not. Stanton's a little older.
Judge is so nice.
31, 34 or something.
Yeah, you don't get many fights on a baseball. Yeah, I would say. I mean, I'd want Verdugo in a fight. Volpe, I don't want in a fight. LeMahieu, I don't want in a fight. Rizzo, I'd want in a fight. But yeah, I mean, I would say the young Orioles because they got a ton of fucking.
You don't think
gritty-
Volpe's a little scrappy Italian, comes in with a little fucking jabs?
Scrappy. I don't want scrappy in a brawl. I want fucking brawlers in a brawl. But I think maybe the Orioles might beat the Yankees.
Yeah, but you know these brawls aren't brawls. You know, if you can get a quick couple.
I thought we were talking like a street fight. Yeah, street fight.
No, we're talking about a baseball
fight.
You want the Yankees to give Soto $600 million?
Yeah,
even though he's Spanish and they don't play after their contracts.
Yeah, because he's not. Listen, the reason why most Latino players don't play out their contracts and go to shit like Baez and Lindor and all these people is because they don't love baseball.
I mean, Lindor's on fire now.
I know. Hold on. But they don't love baseball. He quits every season. He's on fire because they're winning. Once they start losing, he'll quit again.
Well, I mean, they got a winner on their team. JD Martinez made that team.
Exactly. That helps. So it's not about being Latino. It's about that most of the Latino players came from nothing. And they don't love baseball, believe it or not. You think they do. They don't. It was just their only way out of their country. So they were like bludgeoned with baseball. I guarantee you every one of them at 12 was like, fuck baseball, right? Whenever your parents are that strict with you and grinding on you that you need to get good at this one thing, you get burnt out from that thing. So once they get that huge money, mission accomplished. Soto, I'm not worried about. Soto loves baseball. Soto takes every at bat like it's the fucking Thunderdome. Soto wants championships. Soto wants to win. He's a gangster.
Too, when they throw a good pitch to him, he shakes his head at the pitch.
They say, okay, Poppy, you know, and he's like, let's go. Like, this is his life. So I want to give long contracts to players who this is their life, not guys who just booked a boatload, send it back to their family, and everyone eats.
And I think Soto being so good in the beginning of the season helped Judge because Judge was so bad. Mm-hmm. And Judge is like, you know what, I got to step this shit up.
Yeah. No, they complement each other really well. You guys keep
the best month of baseball in the history of Major League Baseball. I mean, they complement each other. Gunnar Henderson is plus 710 for a steal.
I mean,
that's fucking crazy.
That's better than what I wrote in the thing.
All right, hold on. Let's get this 3:00 game out of the way because we're running up against it. All right, 3:00 game is Dodgers Rockies. I love Will Smith in this game. I'm all over Will Smith in this game. He kills lefties. Ty Block is one of those weird pitchers where every once in a while he throws a fucking great game out of nowhere. But I love Will Smith. He's the best hitter on the team versus lefties. Bill, you're on Ohtani?
Yeah, I mean.
What are you doing? Will Smith, total bases, home run, everything?
I have for the subs Quan hit and Will Smith 2+ bases because it's minus 190. So we already paired those. So we already got the Quan hit. So now we're just sitting on even money max bet.
Quan, huh?
Yeah. Listen, it's a free square at this point.
The best player, best hitter in baseball.
I mean, he's unbelievable. New Arias.
He's batting.
What's up?
He's batting 400.
Bill, Shohei Ohtani's minus 125 for 3 bases.
Yeah. If Ohtani played in Coors for his career, what would his stats be?
398. 62 homers.
You think he did a lot of homers?
170
homers though. It's a lot of doubles.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, it's a more homer friendly park than what he plays in. Anaheim and Dodgers are not homer friendly parks, so he'd hit more, especially in the summer. I'm going to say that I'm still going to say 55 to 60 homers and 199 RBIs. And 139 runs scored.
Many of these players think about that when they go to sign their contracts, like go to Colorado.
Dude, half the Colorado players, like Larry Walker and these guys that are in the Hall of Fame, would have never been in the Hall of Fame. Don Bichette, they would have never been in the Hall of Fame had they not played at Coors. So now keep in mind that was pre-Humidor, but still, it's not like I say all the time. It's not the air anymore or the ball. It's the size of the field.
I mean, look what he's done. Look what Ohtani's done in the last 3 games. In Coors,
he's dominating.
7 hits he has.
Yeah, because the gaps, they're huge.
6 RBIs. I mean, 3 doubles.
Oh, he would have 200 RBIs if he played in Coors. Easily. He lives in the gaps. Yeah. And they play him so deep that outfield is so big that he's dinking balls in front of him when he's not. He's playing up against the wall. And he's fast as shit. No, he'd have 200 doubles if he played there. So yeah, I love the Ohtani 2+ bases. They made it minus 240 today. So it's a little.
I think if Mookie comes back, you got to move Mookie to the 2-hole. Leave Ohtani.
I don't know why you wouldn't lead Ohtani off. He's just as fast, if not faster, than Mookie anyway.
Yeah,
So I would lead Ohtani off 100%. And especially since you have Freeman. You move Freeman at 3, you got left, right, left. If Mookie's batting fucking back in second, that's where it should be. So how are you playing Ohtani, Bill? Because it's minus 240 for 2+ bases. So how are you playing it?
I did 2+ bases in a parlay.
Okay, did a parlay piece.
Him and I think Bobby Witt hit. Let me see.
All right. I think Will Smith goes yard today. It's very deceiving numbers for Will Smith the last 3 days because he's flown out within an inch of the wall 4 times to the same exact spot in right center.
So I did.
So he was like 5 feet from 4 home runs.
I did Ohtani 2+ bases. Freddie Freeman hit and Bobby Witt hit.
Okay.
Plus 113. And then and then the next game.
It's crazy, dude. If you do Ohtani 2+ and Freeman hit, you're still minus 150.
Yeah.
It's retarded.
Guess who's at 10 on Beat the Streak, too?
Congratulations. You're half.
Rackets is at 6.
Congratulations, little Rackets. You made it to 6. That's it. What are you at? 18.5? I'm at 20.
Season high for Rackets.
I mean, listen, Rackets to get to 6. That's a big deal.
This is a great day for Rackets to be here, and he's not here.
I mean, yeah.
It's season high on Beat the Streak.
What are you at? You're at 18, right?
18.
I'm at 20. Beat the Streak.
Well, Hoff's like at 9 or 8. Really. Tommy's at like 20.
I'm at 18.
Yeah. Half of them were Tommy's.
No, they weren't.
It's teamwork.
You even admitted it.
It's teamwork.
You said, wait to see what Tommy is a hit.
We all have access to the same shit. Okay? Like, what do you mean? I go on and put it in.
We have it all on tape. I'm just saying what came out of your mouth.
Yeah. I have to go in and physically click the player. It's still not Tommy.
You said I looked at who Tommy was taking for a hit, and I
didn't double down every day. I did it like 4 times out of the 18, maybe 4.
I'm gonna say like 8, but okay, yeah. I'll give you 6.
Hoffman, I'm fine with it. I think it's a perfect strategy.
I'm not saying it's a bad strategy. I'm just saying that it happened.
Well, listen, I think Hoffman will be back up there again. I think Bill's in his run right now. Bill,
Hoffman got to 17 last year.
Bill, you got a run here. Are you nervous about your run right now? Last time you got very nervous.
I got Ohtani again today, so I'm not nervous about today at all.
You didn't take Quan?
I didn't. I was sick.
He hates doing 2. He hates doing 2.
It was too early, and I hate doing 2.
Yeah, he gets nervous when he gets to this point. He gets scared.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see. All right, Ohtani, hopefully gets his 2 bases. You can't get it without a hit, I guess. So, all right, Bill goes to 11. Anything else on this game? I like running the first inning and running the second inning.
No way. Will Smith isn't in the lineup.
What? Against a left? No, it's impossible.
You got to be hurt.
It's impossible. It's impossible. It's a lefty.
People in the chat are saying it. Hold on. Let me confirm.
It's impossible. He's the best hitter on the team. First,
he didn't play yesterday.
He's batting second. I'm looking at it right now.
He's in the lineup. He's batting second.
No, he's in the lineup. People in the chat are retarded.
Mike, what are you talking about, you fucking idiot?
Howdy, too.
So, Tony, Smith, Freeman, Hernandez, Pages, Rojas, Vargas, and Hernandez.
Yeah, no way he's not playing versus a lefty. He literally is only started playing for the Dodgers because of lefties. So, yeah, 100% playing versus a lefty. All right, so I don't know. Chat's a retard. He's in there batting second. The guys, chat, be better, guys. Be better. Be better. Aspire to be better. Aspire to be better. First and second inning run. We're gonna do that. Let me see. MGM usually has the best for those. Second inning on FanDuel's minus 132. First inning's 148. I think MGM was 135 and 120. So we'll go first inning run, second inning run. Weather out there is fucking delightful. 87 degrees with a 10-mile-per-hour wind blowing out. So should be runs. Got some rain creeping in around 3-4 o'clock their time. So that would be about 5-6 o'clock our time. So should be runs in here today. Hopefully Ty Block doesn't have one of those weird Ty Block games, and he does what Ty Block does. We got the Royals coming up after that. Anything else on the Dodgers Rockies?
Nope.
Right. Smith Royals coming up after that. We got Seth Lugo and Spence on the bump. 66 degrees, 8-mile-per-hour wind blowing out. What do we like here? I think we all like the Royals, right?
Yeah, I like the Royals. I think Lugo's pitching today, right? Or no?
What's up?
Lugo's pitching today, right?
Yeah, your boy.
Yeah, I like Lugo. I like Bobby Witt too. Highest batting average in baseball. Without Kwan, because Kwan.
I was going to say what?
Without Kwan, because he doesn't qualify yet.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right.
Bobby,
So I like
Bobby
that too. I like that too.
I got to call Night Ghost up one day and fucking berate him on Bobby Witt when he fucking was shitting on me about Bobby Witt 2 years ago. That he wasn't good and everything else.
Superstar.
How about that, Night
Why don't
Ghost?
you call him right now? Call him right now while on the show.
Yeah.
I will call him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll call. So we got Mason Miller. This is a big deal if you're betting the Royals. Mason Miller pitched the last 2 days, so he will probably not be available today. So that is a nice thing. The reason that's a bigger deal is because the Royals, Bill, score like 80% of their runs in the 8th and 9th inning, right?
Or in like the first 2 innings. They never
Right, it's the first inning or two and the last inning or two. So to not have Mason Miller there to close the game out for Oakland, that's a big inning for Kansas City usually. I mean, they got to be like one of the top teams.
I mean, that might be a guy the Yankees are looking at also. Come
Nah, there's no way Oakland's getting rid of him.
What do you mean?
No way.
What do you
No way.
mean?
No, they're not going to get rid of fucking 24-year-olds. They teams like that unload older players. They keep the young players. I mean, listen, the Yankees got Mason Miller, I'd jerk off, but no.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, there's no way.
What about that dude on the Twins?
Because what those teams do, Bill, when those teams sell at the break, they're selling salary. They're not going to sell cheap rookie contract guys that's 24 years old. They're going to sell the older guys. What's that?
What about the Twins? Don't they have a good closer?
Twins are still in it, aren't they?
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it does. They're not going to sell.
Are they going to fucking win anything? They're fucking.
They're still not going to. They think they are.
All right,
so fucking 4-33.
All right, so tell me. All right, so
they won 8 of their last 10.
Okay, so tell me who in the National League is going to be a seller then? By those things, who in the National League is going to be a seller?
I'll tell you exactly who's going to be a seller.
Go ahead, tell me.
100% the Rockies. The Rockies are basically giving up on their life.
Okay.
Maybe no one.
Besides Miami and Colorado.
Rockies will be a seller. The Reds may be a seller.
Game and a half out.
The Cubs, yes, may be a seller. Yes, because they have a young team. It's not about how many games they are out.
How many times are they going to sell their team, Tommy? They've already sold their team.
They're not selling.
They made the playoffs and they sold their team.
I get it, Bill. That shows you that they're more focused on rebuilding than they are on winning. That's it. Like the Cubs won't sell, but like you may see like a Jonathan India or someone like that. You're not going to get Benson, Dela Cruz, guys like that.
Looking at the National League wild card standings right now,
Bill, they still have to make a decision.
I know,
as an organization, it's not just how many games out you are.
There's only 2 teams completely out,
but that doesn't matter. Because
every team is 1 game out.
I understand. I have eyes. I'm looking at it. What I'm telling you is that certain teams are also going to go, hey, we don't have the team. Like the Mets. The Mets should go, hey, we've been all in next year. Steve Cohen, already said next year is the year we're going for it. We had a nice little run. We could get a lot of value for Alonso. Because there's so many teams still in it, Bill, you have, hold on, don't speak. You have 9 teams that are bidding on him, plus 9 more in the American League. So the value goes up. So if someone's going to throw the right offer at the Mets for Alonso, 3 prospects and a young closer, they're going to take it no matter how many games out they are.
No, they're not. You want to bet on that?
Yes.
I'll bet you right now that if the Mets are 1 game out, like they are now, by the trade deadline, they are buyers. I'm going to tell you right now because I listen to New York radio.
We'll wait until the All-Star break.
Anyone in the world.
And they know nothing.
Everybody is all
the same guys that told you Aaron Judge was going to the Mets when I told you he wasn't.
Listen,
the same guys that told you Yamamoto was going to the Mets when I told you he wasn't. The same guys that told you Ohtani was going to the Mets when I told you he wasn't. The same guys that told you Soto was going to the Mets when I told you he wasn't.
I think the Mets should be sellers too, but they are not going to be when they're 1 game out and you're in New York.
Dude. You've pinned,
and you have JD Martinez.
You
have
JD Martinez is the piece they should sell. Alonso and JD should be sold now for a ransom.
When is the deadline? Timeout. When is the deadline?
If I'm one of those teams, if I'm a team who's right there, I take both. If I'm the Braves, I call them and I take both of those fucking righties and I put them in my lineup tomorrow.
JD, yeah, the Braves, yeah.
I take Alonso and JD and put them in my lineup.
I don't think the Braves are.
Or if I'm the Phillies,
I think if I'm, listen, if I'm like the Washington Nationals, that's, a team right there. Dude, the Washington Nationals are right there, dude. Yeah, you get that team, Alonso in an arm.
So you think Cincinnati's going to sell and not Washington?
Well, because Cincinnati's got really, they're smoking mirrors. They have nothing. Washington's actually a pretty good team. Washington actually could make a run. That team is literally, as long as CJ Abrams is fine.
He's got a better team now, the Mets or Washington.
Washington.
He's better on paper.
Not close. Not close.
And you're going to say Washington.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah. Jake Irvin's been great. Gore's been great. Parker's been great. I mean, dude, look at the ERAs on the Nationals here, okay? Look at this. I'm sorting it by innings pitched, okay? This is sorted by the guys who've thrown the most innings. Irvin, 3.24. Corbin sucks. He's got to get out. Mackenzie Gore, 3.2. Parker, 3.0. Williams, 2.2. Law, 3.2. Harvey, 2.6. Floro, 1.5. Finnegan, 1.7. That's the highest inning guys on the team, bro. This Washington team is filthy. They're filthy. If they can add a Pete Alonso to that lineup with Abrams and the rest of the guys, that team could win the National League. I'm not kidding. Their pitching is that good.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
Alonso to the Nationals.
JJ Redick has agreed on a 4-year contract to become the next coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. Rob Pelinka offered the job this morning to Redick, and he started working on the staff, surrounding himself with experience.
If JJ Redick drafts Bronny James, I will go on a campaign against JJ Redick, even though I love him. I love JJ Redick. I think he's fucking awesome. If he drafts Bronny James, I have no respect for him because he's a player all about X's and O's. And if this fucking kid gets an NBA contract, then I will. I don't even know if I can watch basketball anymore. I don't even know.
By the way, listen. Redick was always going to the Lakers. The smoke and mirrors.
Was he their second choice?
No. It was their number one choice because they knew Danny Hurley wasn't going there. Danny Hurley thing. Everyone knew Danny Hurley. That was a smoke screen, Bill, to make it look like, well, we wanted to go elsewhere, but we got to go Redick. That's all it was. It was a smoke screen. Danny Hurley was never going there, and they knew he was never going there. And they probably didn't make him an offer close enough to even get him there because they wanted Redick. But when they started seeing the Redick buzz, the blowback from the media was so bad, they had to make it look like they tried to get someone else, and now they're just getting Redick. But it was always Redick.
So now I'm 100% right that LeBron James will be back on the Lakers, like I said.
Yeah, now you are. Yes, now you are.
If they draft Bronny James,
LeBron leaves.
If they can't. He got him that job.
I know. It's just Danny Hurley was a smokescreen. I was trying
that podcast in the middle of it.
I was looking at 100 different apps to try and bet Danny Hurley not going to the Lakers.
Well,
I couldn't find it anywhere.
Even though I agree with you, he was out to lunch yesterday in Philadelphia with Nick Nurse and Daryl Morey. So I'm just saying, that's kind of
Bronny James posted something.
That's a little weird to be.
Bronny James
posted something with the Mavs.
He's only worked out for the Suns and the Lakers.
Didn't Bronny James post something with the Mavs on it? Or was that a fake Bronny James account?
That was
a fake.
No, I don't think it was fake, dude. They're
not taking him.
I saw that. I don't know. I don't know if it was real or not.
I don't know if it was real or not, but I thought the way people were interacting with it seemed real.
They're too classy, bro. They won't.
See, that makes sense because Cuban and that other woman that he hired and that he gave control of the Mavericks to, they're building a freaking they're building a new Las Vegas. Yeah, it's like a Las Vegas in Dallas. It's going to be massive.
I'm moving there.
So there's going to be a massive.
Now you're moving there. Yeah, you're going to Utah, then you're going to Colorado, and then
that's more logical.
You know what? You know where you're moving? You're moving probably back to Montclair, and that's where you're going.
Me and A-Rod are gonna fucking hang out in Montclair. I'm coming back. I'm coming back home. All right, other bets here. So we got. By the way, just to finish that thought on the Washington Nationals. Let me see the futures here, because I'm gonna do that. That staff is fucking filthy. And if imagine that lineup, you turn around and you get fucking CJ Abrams, Alonso, Winker, Lance Thomas. Now you're starting to look at a team that could really string something together.
Alonso's
they need an Alonso, because it's like Abrams has 11 and no one else has more than 7 homers. So they're a slap hitting team.
They got a 3.82 and the Mets have a 4.13.
Okay, they have a 3.82 because most of the guys that were there are gone now, and they've revamped their whole pitching staff. And Patrick Corbin had like a 7. But I just read you literally the top inning eating arms, and they're all like fucking less than 3 ERA. Look at their scores, dude. They're fucking amazing lately. They sucked to start the year. That team's coming on. Give me one deadline trade there for Washington, and I'd be in on it. What do we got? Kansas City, we talked about. Yankees, Baltimore. Judges in the lineup. We're going to be betting steel props like crazy here, right?
Yeah, Gunner plus 710. I mean, I think that's money.
Fucking absurd.
He gets on. He's going.
Where's that? MGM?
FanDuel. Oh, it just moved to 750.
What?
Yeah, just moved to 750.
It's fucking crazy. Let me just see here. I'm gonna go MLB. I want to see MLB.
Batting leadoff again because that kid's hurt. Right, okay. West, whatever his name is, the Orioles guy.
Westberg. Yeah. Let me see. All right, player props. So, is it under steals or batting props?
Stolen base. Yeah, batter props, stolen base.
Batter props. Okay. Let's see. So we got Cedric Mullins plus 425. Is he starting?
He should be. Yeah. He's batting 7th.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got Gunner plus 600 over there, so it's better on FanDuel. No Hearn. Yeah, so bet it on FanDuel. Where's it under on FanDuel?
Batter props. Stolen base.
Where is it? All right, there we go. To record a stolen base. Seti's better on MGM. So Mullins is better on MGM. He's 425 on MGM.
Bill, I have good news for you.
FanDuel.
Ohtani just hit a leadoff home run. It's 1-0 Dodgers.
Let's go.
Run in the first, catch it.
I'm telling you, if he
I told you 60 plus home runs, Bill.
Listen, I'm at 11. 11.
There you go. You're in. And by the way, Westberg's playing, Bill. He's batting 6th.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Look at this. Holy shit.
What?
Look
Trevor
at
only
the
comes
content.
in when he has things. Yeah, Yeah, because he probably has something on his own bet that he needed to talk about.
I didn't even know he knew how to get in here. I didn't even know he knew how to get in here.
You just say, I guarantee he's got Ohtani in 7 parlays. That's why he talked about it. He has no idea what's going on with the company. Just about his player that's in his prop. And then whenever he wins, he runs in the chat. And then me and Bill scream at him, why didn't you give the bet out? And he runs out of the chat. That's how that goes.
That's bullshit. FanDuel only has 3 guys for 2.
Fuck you, Ramirez. You fucking bum.
They have Cedric Mullins plus 3,100, Volpe and Westberg. Mullins is worth a stab if he can get on, plus 3,100. I wish they had Gunner.
Who doesn't have Gunner?
For two stolen bases. Yeah, 2 yesterday.
Yeah, so we got Gunner 750, Mullins 450, Westberg is 675 on MGM. Westberg. He's only 510 on FanDuel. So you got that on MGM. So MGM for Mullins and Westberg. Where's Mateo? He's not in there, right? He's not starting,
right? Today. He's not playing today.
That's smart. Don't play Mateo when Trevino's smarting. Yankees put the lineup out first. Why wouldn't you play Mateo?
And he played awesome yesterday, too.
Yeah, still 9 bases. Yeah, makes no sense. So, all right, we're doing that. Giants, Cardinals, anyone?
No. I mean, I haven't bet the Cardinals all year, and I hate the Giants.
Nothing. San Diego Padres, Milwaukee Brewers.
Padres are fucking god-awful.
Yeah, there they are.
There's not many good games. There's not many good games today.
Yeah. Those last 2 games are trash.
Brewers are a good team. I like that team.
Yeah, Brewers are good, but I don't like them on the road at San Diego.
No, I wouldn't bet them either.
I'm not touching either of those. Bill, looks like it's gonna be a nice night for us to finish up our shows.
Yeah,
much
you
going
got
on.
it. This is the night.
Nice night. Finish up Game of Thrones. Finish up Dragon, and get popping. So yeah. I mean, I listen. If I got to go somewhere, I'm going Milwaukee in that game. Obviously, like just San Diego's not very
Which
good.
means
Milwaukee.
Tommy will be bored later on tonight. He'll put that out. In the
Yeah.
Discord.
The problem is this: the line is dropped. It opened at minus
Oh
130.
shit! It's one of those.
Down to minus 104. So it's the complete trap line. And you have the Cardinals complete trap line. I mean, listen, if you're going to make a bet tonight, it's the Giants. That's the bet.
Oh,
because the
what's
Cardinals,
the name? Bananas in the chat said that Seattle game is in the Rick House, and they move the fences in, so the over might be in play. It's not in the fucking normal stadium. It's in that custom stadium.
What's Seattle game?
The Cardinals.
Seattle's playing
St.
right
Louis. St. Louis. I mean, sorry.
St. Louis. Oh, is it?
Yeah, sorry. I was looking at Seattle on the TV and reading.
Total's only 8.5.
Is that Willie Mays Stadium or something?
I think so. He said it's called the Rick House, and he said they moved the fences in.
Total's still only 9.
Yeah,
that's weird. The total wouldn't be higher if it's being played over there. Hasn't moved up much. But I do like the line movement for San Fran. San Fran in this one literally opened at money line.
You love
San Fran opened at plus 110. What? No, just the lines moving in their favor. I don't like them at all. I think they suck.
Arizona.
I hate them. I don't bet San Fran anymore. I bet them 2 years ago when they were there. Now it's the Nationals. Every year there's a team that's outperforming their metrics. This year it's the Nationals. They have ridiculous lines. 2 years ago it was. Last year it was the Arizona Royals. Royals are one.
Biggest.
But the Royals are yours. Royals are yours.
Got to be the biggest money team this year, and all.
Yeah, but the Washington Nationals are the team that the line is wrong on every time. They're dogs at home. 2 years ago.
How are they? How are the Royals minus 154 today with Lugo on the mound? Mm-hmm. Granted, Lugo hasn't been great the last 3 games, but I mean, he's still 2.8 something, and they're still the Royals.
Yeah. But listen, the Cardinals lines dropped 30 cents with 70% of the public on the Cardinals. So I'd be careful of the Cardinals in a trap spot and the Brewers in a trap spot tonight. Especially with no games on tonight, probably gonna be a lot more money flowing into it. Faction would love to faction those two up. We're at 3:15. Anything else here, boys?
No, just I think hockey tonight. That's it.
No, isn't that tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah.
Tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah.
Tomorrow. I can't believe that's still going on.
I know. Listen, I totally changed my stance on that shit. Florida, I didn't bet the last game because I got killed on the game before. I think the Oilers win it.
I might.
I don't know.
Connor McDavid is out of his fucking mind.
Yeah, he is.
He really is. He's insane.
Well, so here's the
thing. Is winning them these games.
We're going to talk about this tomorrow on the show, so we don't need to do it now. But I do want to see one thing on the awards. So Connor McDavid has moved to minus 240 for MVP for the Conn Smythe. That makes Barkov plus 320 and Bobrovsky 900. So you can actually take both of them and have a player on the team that may close, that is winning the series and has game 7 at home at 320 and 900. Because doesn't McDavid have to win to get it? Or with this one of those weird years like Jerry West years where he might.
Well, I mean, listen, if Florida wins tomorrow, then it has to be a Florida player. They win 4-2.
Right, and you're getting 320 and 900.
It's got to be Bobrovsky or maybe Barkov. I don't know.
I like Rodriguez.
It still depends on tomorrow.
I like Rodriguez. I don't know why this guy's plus 50,000.
He's fucking good, that guy. He's fucking good.
He's fucking awesome.
No, they're not going to give it to him over Barkov. No way.
I mean, man, his numbers are so much better.
Man, it's not going to happen.
Like, dude, Rodriguez, let me just pull it up. So Rodriguez.
Listen, I was surprised they gave it to Jalen Brown.
Hold on. So this series, he has 4 goals and 2 assists this series. Okay. Barkov has let's see. Let's go. All right. Barkov has, and he looks like draft cheat in that picture. Barkov has 1 goal and 3 assists. So Rodriguez has 4 goals and 3 assists.
Yeah, but
Barkov has 1 goal and 3 assists.
Yeah, but
I get that Barkov does more And I get that Barkov, but it shouldn't be plus 50,000 to plus 300. Where the guy's got 4 goals in fucking 5 games. Like, he has to be better than plus 50,000, doesn't it? He's got the most points on the team. How is he, like, not even close?
Right, well, Kyrie Irving had the second most points on the Mavs, and he was not even in the
But he has the most by far. He doesn't have the second most. He has the most.
Okay,
by
so
far. The guy ahead of him, he has 4 more points then.
Luka had the best playoffs in the history,
which is
the NBA.
Why he would have been the favorite over Kyrie. But how are we saying in a sport like hockey, where there's only a couple categories, there's only a couple ways you can affect the fucking game, right? Like goals and assists. It's not like Barkov's out there fucking, smacking up 13 shots a game, Bill. I mean, he has 2, 2, 1, 2, 2.
So I think they're telling you right there with that line that the Oilers win tomorrow because Connor McDavid is minus 240, and that if they do lose Game 7, Connor McDavid still could be the MVP, and it could be one of those Jerry West things because he's single-handedly brought them back from 3-0.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Dominated.
Okay, let me ask you this, Bill. If Evan Rodriguez,
you love looking at the line, though, right? Look at
I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%.
They win tomorrow.
100%. 100%. That's what the line looks like. But I'm going to give you a different one here, Hoffman. Evan Rodriguez plus 50,000. Okay, 50,000. He is. If he goes out after scoring 4 goals and 4 goals, 2 assists, 4 goals in this series and 2 assists. And then he drops 2 goals in the game winner to clinch the series tomorrow. If they win 2-1,
then why?
at a plus 50,000, Bill, he's got the numbers there to do it.
Win 2-1, then why not give it to Bobrovsky?
Because Bobrovsky got lit up the last 2 games.
All right, so look below the Conn Smythe Trophy on FanDuel. What does it say underneath there?
Florida Panthers to win Stanley Cup and McDavid to win Conn Smythe. Any player other than McDavid to win Conn Smythe Trophy. Wow. Okay, so they're saying it's McDavid no matter what. That would make sense.
Wow.
But then Bobrovsky shouldn't be 9 and Barkov shouldn't be 320. Barkov shouldn't be 320. Barkov shouldn't even be in it.
Listen,
Barkov has 1 goal.
Yeah,
He's taken 8 shots. He shouldn't be in it.
Listen,
He's just the guy, right?
who else is the guy on that team, though? I mean, that's him.
No, Evan Rodriguez is the guy. Evan Rodriguez has 4 goals. How many does McDavid have?
I mean, Jason Tatum in the third quarter was minus 300.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You never know. There's value. There's value. Let me see. McDavid.
Those lines that FanDuel's putting up, it's telling you right now that the Oilers are winning tomorrow. And even if they lose a close one Friday, Connor McDavid still could win the most valuable player.
Okay. So here's the deal. Rodriguez has more goals than McDavid. McDavid's got 8 assists.
Yeah, but he's got 8
insane.
assists.
But 3 goals, 8 assists. You're telling me that if Evan Rodriguez, let's say McDavid ends with 3 goals, 9 assists in a loss in Game 6, and Evan Rodriguez scores 2 goals, he scored a goal and an assist yesterday, scores 2 goals to put him at 6 goals, double Connor McDavid, and they win in Game 6, and it's the game winner, that he's not the MVP? Plus 50,000, throw $10 on it, right? Like, plus 50,000, not plus 5,000, plus 50,000. And the guy's the leading goal scorer in the series right now.
He's plus 430 for a goal tomorrow.
Yeah, so that's not crazy. I mean, if he scored 1 last game, he scored 2 the other game, he could score 2. Or just have the game winner. 1-1 overtime, right? 2-2.
He did score a goal.
Rodriguez goes step on my toe.
Hold on a second, though. He did score the goals when the games were over.
Not all of them.
Well, the majority of his 4 goals are when the games were done.
Weren't at all. No, they weren't at all.
Didn't he score last game?
He scored 1 last game, but he's 3 others.
Right. What did he score Game 3?
Dude, he scored 2 in Game 2.
I'm sorry, Game 4. Did he score in Game 4?
I'm going to pull it up right now. But my whole point is that, like, plus 50,000 is retarded for the leading goal scorer.
Well, when were his goals?
I don't think. I think he scored them early, Bill, because I was on him in Game 2. Let's see. Game 1. Hold on. Here. Game 1, he scored. And Game 2, he scored 2.
Oh, okay.
So he scored them all in the first 2 games.
All right.
So, I scored 1 last game, which obviously will be weighted down a little bit. Didn't score any in the blowout game, didn't have an assist. But the first 3 games that they won, he had 3 goals, 1 assist. If he goes fucking 2 goals or a goal and an assist or the winning goal.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's go, Erod. Plus 50,000. All in. All right. That'll be it for the show, guys. Luke Hoffman, final words.
In the words of Evan Hand, rigged.
Rigged. Bill Rupp.
Go Yanks.
Go Yanks. And I will go. Let's go Evan Rodriguez, even though the whole chat thinks he doesn't have a chance. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, it's plus 50,000. I'm not putting $1,000 on it. Throw $50 on it.
Listen, it's gonna be Connor McDavid, but
he's not gonna win it. But keep in mind, the final game is weighted the heaviest, right?
McDavid has 8 assists.
Of course,
he's scored or assisted.
He's also going to be
on almost every goal that they've had.
I understand, but you'd have to have Florida win. Florida has to win, and then the losing team, it makes it a little bit tougher. But if no one does it,
FanDuel already has that covered.
Not if Evan Rodriguez scores 2 goals in the game winner tomorrow.
What if Connor McDavid scores 2?
Then it'll probably be Connor. But 2 goals in the game winner with McDavid. Not. I mean, listen, that's a couple outs. That's a decent out for plus 50,000. Usually plus 50,000.
No, it's a great. It's worth $10.
Yeah. Worth a fucking. Listen, didn't Drew Holiday get an MVP vote? Did he?
I think so.
How did the MVP votes go? Does anyone know?
I don't know.
No, I don't know. All right. Anyway, we're running way long. All right, guys.
People voted.
We'll be back tomorrow. Head over to Twitter Spaces. We're going to do a giveaway tomorrow. We'll be there live, 2 p.m. Eastern on my handle at Tommy G Wins Again. Hoffman will be there. I'll be there. Bill will be there. Maybe Rackets will be there. Who knows? Probably Slop. I'm doing a Thunderdome with High Slop and Dead Prez tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Check that out at noon. Go to Slop's Locks YouTube. And then we'll have the whole crew there Friday. Break down the Stanley Cup final. Break down all the NBA games. We have the College World Series officially starting on Saturday. Do a whole weekend rundown. So do not miss that. Plus money giveaways tomorrow. So good luck. Stay cashing, motherfuckers.
Let's go!
I'm going to put this Rodriguez back.